Yeah, hi, and good afternoon, everyone. So the protocol said I may have 5 minutes. I think I will take 15. So on behalf of Daedalic Entertainment, welcome here at the Daedalic Days. It's the third time we are doing this. My name is Carsten Fichtelmann. I am the co-founder and CEO at Daedalic. And we welcome today guests from Poland, Greece, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, obviously quite a lot from Germany. Did I miss a country? So, and let me introduce first our team who organized this event. That's Claudia Kühl, our marketing director, our two PR managers. They are staying there behind Sandra Felix and Christian Schmid. And there are much more I need to introduce. Dare or Alex, who's doing our videos, and hopefully you will get in contact with all the other team who helped today. I'd like to say thank you to our partners, Asus and Razer, who helped us with supporting the presentations for today. Thank you. So, and I hope all of you had a safe and good trip and travel to Hamburg today. I think some of you already came in yesterday. Before you ask, you saw the portfolio trailer or all the games we already have announced or we will release in the next, let's say, 16 to 18 months. There you saw also games like Silence, like Air, like The Devil's Man, Bounty Train, Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth, quite a bunch of titles which we're not showing today because we showed them last year or on different events. and you also have the possibility to meet up with us on a quite a range of different shows this year. So we will attend GDC in San Francisco in 2 weeks. We will be at the PAX East in Boston. We will be at 3 Gamescom, and hopefully some of you or all of you will also have the chance to meet us in our studio in Hamburg or in Düsseldorf. So I would like to take this opportunity to talk to you about a little bit about the situation in the gaming industry and our position in the industry. We are now creating games for almost 10 years. We started the company in 2007, and we have 140 people in studios in Hamburg and Düsseldorf, and counting all the future releases or the current releases, especially with adventure games. So looking back to Edland Harvey the Breakout, Harvey's New Eyes, Whispered World, New Beginning, Night of the Rabbit, Anna's Quest, the 3 Deponia games, Memoria, Chains of Zatanov, and all the upcoming games. I think we can say, and I did a little bit of research on it, that counting original adventure games, so there's no company in the world who created more original adventure games in the history of the industry than us, and it's quite an achievement I'm very proud of, and we are only in our 10th year, so I don't know, maybe we can continue for the next 10 years, and definitely we will show you what we have in mind for the next years today. So telling a story in games, that's our main key motivation normally when we create games. And when we started the company in 2007, we tried to convince quite a lot of people that adventure gaming isn't dead, and that the games we are producing not meant to be played maybe only for 2 years. So our initial goal normally is to create something which is for generations. And now we can say that there's still people out there play our old games like Edmund Harvey or Whispered World 1 or New Beginning. We are still selling these games, and it's quite like with books or with films. So it's usual for us that we create something which is not maybe, I don't know, for this year or for I don't know, maybe for the next 24 months. And some people may think that adventure gaming is a special German phenomenon. It is not. So we are selling our games worldwide. So North America is our biggest territory. We are selling our games quite well in Nordic, UK, Italy, Spain, so all across Europe, in Russia, in Australia. We're now growing slowly, but we're growing, and we start our first translation into Chinese. So we see quite slow, but we see grow in this genre all around the globe. And when we see, for example, maybe our most successful game series, Deponia, we sold 2.2 million copies worldwide, only from the 3 Deponia games and the complete journey. But our problem is that we are also quite a victim from this so-called indie apocalypse. And yeah, let me tell you a little bit about that. Our problem that, and I already said that we sold 2.2 million copies from Deponia, is the average price we are selling these games normally. So we're not selling that much at full price. And we're also quite forced regarding all the things happening in the games industry to go into quite intensive sales events and give discounts on the games and going into bundles. But there is not quite a solution for that right now. We see on Steam every day 10 releases. Only on iPad and iPhone we see every day 1,000 apps releasing every day on these platforms. And this is not our problem alone, that's a problem for the whole industry. which makes it quite difficult to survive. And for that, it's quite important that you do something meaningful. And in our games, there is commitment, passion, love, and normally hard work. And hopefully you will see that in all the presentations today. And maybe also adding to that, I will tell you two little stories. They are from yesterday, so they're quite new. I had a phone call yesterday evening with a studio owner in Germany, and they're also now creating games, can't tell the name, for 20 years, and they will stop and they will discontinue their business and then will do something else. And he said that it is not at a single moment in all that 20 years he is doing that right now. It was so irrational and so impossible to plan your business. And so we are quite happy that we have a plan in place. I don't know if it is the best, but it is it is a plan. And hopefully all the games we are presenting you today are quite promising. And the second story is I signed a contract yesterday with a 2D animator who already worked for us from 2010 until 2013. Then he went to a different company. I don't want to tell the name of this company, but now he's coming back, and he said he's not happy there, and he liked to do and come to work and have fun and do something meaningful, something with value, and that is the reason that he's coming back to us, and I'm quite happy that he's also coming back. So we won't stop creating games. Yeah, we definitely will fight in that situation, and then let's start the program. I have no idea what will happen today. Claudia knows, so I think we start with the first presentation. Thank you for being here.